Yes, they got the well done last night. And they left their trucks. Isn't it lovely? Hopefully they'll get those out of here today. But we're still not actually using it for the house yet. It has to... There's a lot of somethings in the water. It's very cloudy right now, and we don't want to get that stuff into our washing machines and dishwasher and what have you in the house, or be drinking from it just yet. So we're still on the neighbor's water, so it's disconnected to our house, our own well, while it's draining out of this hose for now. Hate wasting all that water. I'm trying to use some of it for the garden. I put it in the bucket. See, this is all the stuff I need to clean and redo and get rid of this whole hill. Time. But everything's growing. I even finished up another bed yesterday, and planted it with flax. So I still have 2 more of the 8-inch high beds to fill and plant. Got 2 of these Korean sweet potatoes, which are just delicious potatoes. We use them like regular potatoes. They have a mild chestnut flavor to them. They're not yellow. They're not orange like American sweet potatoes. They have a slightly yellowish tint to the inside, and they're very soft. They're delicious, and they will really take off soon. These stems are edible. When you get the stems get much bigger, and they will also produce more. You can, by transplanting just the stems into the ground, you can get more potatoes out of them too. So I may have to take over another bed later, or find some containers or something to do with the rest of it, because I want a lot of these. These are the parsnips. They were planted early on, and they're finally coming up. So I'm excited about that. This is the only Fletcher tomato, and Bradley has claimed it as his. This is his tomato plant. These 2 are Juliet's. They're a grape type tomatoes, and one is Blake's because he is absolutely nuts about grape tomatoes, and the others for the rest of us. I had a spare sweet potato and some horseradish root and a parsnip seed left, and they're all growing. So we'll see. I can't throw things out. I'm trying to get some of this rosemary to root, but we've been using this since I bought it. I just love how it smells. These are 8 Sweet 100 tomatoes. I don't care about any of these ever making it into the house. They are for us to snack on and enjoy. Eventually, when we get this set up nice and pretty, we can do things like that out here. The main horseradish plant, all these clovers are just getting wild in here. They've been doing great. I just like the way they look. I don't see them as a bad plant. Not at this point. These are some Cherokee purple tomatoes that I got the seeds from rareseeds.com. And I'm trying to get them trained onto these things. See how that works. I got some basils planted in there. These are yellow pear tomatoes. Also got them from Rare Seeds. And they're doing well. My little seeding place. So I didn't water them Sunday, and this is what happened. May have lost a couple. So Sundays that throw me off with going to church. And then these are some old seeds, some corn and cucumbers. And then we got some mints over here, peppermint, chocolate mint, and the funky one with the white on the leaves is pineapple mint. And then those are cucumbers, and some more old seeds, some basil and spaghetti squash that I'm trying to get growing. If not, then I'll buy plants. This is the first of the 8-inch beds, and it will eventually be all herbs, but right now it does have rosemary and cilantro and lemon balm and lemon thyme over there. what looks empty is actually wax beans, old seeds again. So hopefully they'll come up in the next week or so. If not, I'll put some other stuff in there. Some fennel and dill. And then the jalapeno pepper plants I wasn't able to get adopted. I went ahead and took them in. And this one is just for fun. Lamb's ear. Just something to tactile for the kids. Make the garden interesting where I can. Flax. I planted some organic flax seeds here. I think I need to cover them better, which I'll do that today. My first herb bed. You can see I let this one bloom. This is what their blooms look like as they develop. And I snipped off the other ones so that they can get bushy. I wonder if it will change the flavor any between the two methods. So, and I love sage. We use a lot of sage. It's especially making sausages at home now. I love sage. It's sage and the sausages just really makes it so much better. Stevia in the back over there, and flat leaf parsley, curly parsley, marjoram, garlic, shallots, and Greek oregano. Love that stuff. So if you're gonna have oregano, try that. That is the best. This is what I call bed number 6. It was actually the first bed I made. The wood, the 2 boards I used one type of treatment, the other 2 I used linseed oil, and I like that. I like the way it stays a little golden longer. The cabbage is going to seed. Aww. But then, look at my peas. The boys planted this in January. I wish I'd let them do the whole thing. Those were done later. But these are already producing. We've been eating off of them. Got to beat my son out here, otherwise he gets to the matured pods before us, but I did it for him. Don't tell him. So onions. The Swiss chard's not looking too pretty. We've been munching off of those as we can. And then this one, the back is green beans, bean contender. Started those from seeds. They all came up. Rareseeds.com is fantastic. And the Brussels sprouts hadn't really been growing that much, just a little, but developmentally I can't see much change in them yet. Then Swiss chard from seeds, and spinach. So I hope we love spinach, and I want to get different types of greens into our diet. And these are French breakfast radish in this square, and then this square is watermelon radish. I love radishes, and the store ones have just been really nasty lately. And then carrots, two different types of carrots. And my hot peppers are in this bed. Only one of the seeds have come up for the jalapeno, but I guess I'll have to pick up some cayenne pepper plants and transplant them in. And those are dragon tongue peppers in the back for dry beans. And this one has red onions and sweet pepper plants from seed, and then cucumbers that I've grown from seed, but none of my Sumters came up, which was not from Rareseeds.com, by the way. So I need to buy, I'm going to buy, because I'm not going to be patient enough to grow the rest from seeds. I really want a lot of cucumbers. I want to pickle them. And then these are Mortgage Lifter tomatoes. Got it from the local place, Locklayers. And sweet peppers, stilettos. And then broccoli, because we just love broccoli. These are, these are the Mortgage Lifters, and those are the Brandywine. I had them reversed in my head. And those more peas, and these are for pods. And this is our snack broccoli, and there was a whole bunch more on there before we snacked on it yesterday. So we keep nipping at these little florets, and they keep going, keep producing more. These are mung beans in the center and azuki beans on the outside, and all azuki beans inside the buckets. So I really like azuki beans. I cook it often with rice or by themselves. And then our zucchini plants. I'm so excited about the zucchini plants. They look like they're developing what looks like maybe blooms soon. Even the little plants look like they're doing that. So hopefully we'll have some blooms to eat soon, along with some zucchinis. That's it for today.